Hey, welcome back. And now to the energy sector. Dangote Refinery and the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, have finalized a deal to supply 60 million litres of premium motor spirit, PMS, weekly. IPMAN's spokesperson, Chinedu Ukadike, confirmed the agreement on Sunday, revealing that petrol prices at member stations have dropped by 10 naira to 50 naira nationwide due to the arrangement. The supply deal, first announced on November 11th, aims to enhance direct petrol distribution, fostering competition and stabilizing prices in the deregulated oil sector. Ukadike said Dangote has agreed to supply over 60 million litres weekly, which they will distribute nationwide. He adds that competition has already led to noticeable price reductions. The partnership is expected to ease fuel availability and stabilize costs across the country. And now to give more perspective on this, we are joined by National Industrial Relations Officer Pegason Eze Ifeanyi. Mr. Ifeanyi, many thanks for joining us. We appreciate you for doing this. Let's just talk about this. I mean, how will the Dangote Petroleum Refinery's commitment to supply 250 million litres of PMS monthly impact the current fuel scarcity and pricing in Nigeria? They're saying it's going to boost competition, is reduced by 10 naira to 50 naira in the price, in the cost of pump price. But how much of that is even true? Mr. Eze, are you there? If there's any chance you can help us with your mic there. I understand you're on mute. If you can help us unmute your device.
My mic is not on mute.
All right, please go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
All right. So I said it's a big relief that Dangote and IPMAN have been able to call off the trace. You know, it's been a long time they've been going forth and back, blaming each other. We know that this is going to help to make sure that we have a seamless supply during other unforeseen circumstances. But as regards to the pricing, what Nigerians are looking at now is not 10 naira, 50 naira. You moved something from 200 to 1,000 plus. So anything less than midway will still not be good for Nigerians.
Now, I mean, now that we're talking about this, let's also talk about the partnership between Dangote Refinery and IPMAN. What are the implications of their partnership, you know, for the Nigerian oil and gas industry?
Well, the development is actually going to help the country and the industry in a way that now we don't need to import PMS. We have PMS available and we have sources of selling the PMS. And you know that IPMAN, they are at everywhere in the country. Every location, they are there. So they actually have market for this. And this will eventually reduce the pressure on foreign exchange, of which the oil industry is required to function, because oil industry business is dollarized.
Speaking of just the industry, how will let's talk about the increased supply from Dangote Refinery. How would it affect the competition among marketers? I'm very keen on that. And what will then be the benefit with this, will it bring to consumers?
You know, you asked this question initially, I intentionally didn't bother much about that.
Yes.
The competition we are talking about is not within marketers. For instance, they are looking at lifting at 990, that's almost 1,000 if they are coming with their tankers, and about 940 if they are loading inside the ships, you know. So at the end of the day, they're not going to sell below what NNPC stations are selling. That's for certain. So we have to put that at the back of our mind. And when you look at it, they've already bought it at that high price. So what we are looking at even when they are competing with each other, we are looking at 10 naira, 20 naira, 50 naira max, depending on location. Let's say maybe where you're buying 1,200 before, you now buy 1,150. That's the problem we're having. And like you said, if we need free competition, we are not looking at marketers competing among themselves. We should be talking about the refineries being available. For instance, if there will be other refineries now coming on stream and NMPC refineries working, we can be talking about competition. But now the competition is not really what that will give us a relief in this country.
I have to ask before I let you go, can you confirm if Pegasun's members are involved in the distribution and marketing of the allocated PMS from Dangote Refinery?
Yeah, Pegasun is an association, Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria. So any company, petroleum company that is involved, should have Pegasun members, but not IPMAN is not part of Pegasun. But if you have company like if Dangote Refinery is unionized today, you have members that are doing their different jobs, but it has nothing directly to do with the agreement or lifting or marketing. No, but the jobs they do in their various oil companies.
Well, Mr. Eze, many thanks for coming on. We appreciate you for doing this with us and just taking out the time to talk to us today. Mr. Eze Ifeanyi, just more in-depth on the partnership between IPMAN and Dangote Refineries.